What you see is what you get. Everybody won't know. Oh, hey, what's going on, people? What is going on as you? Well, hold on.
You gotta do it right, man. Come on.
We gotta do it right. Hold on. Let me do it right. Hold on. What's going on, people? What is going on? As you already know, this is Tuesday night, which means this is your six-man combo with your host, with the most, the debonair, the six-man, K-Styles. And I'm joined today by
the mad lover.
The mad lover, mad scientist, mad man, mad mother, whatever you want to call him. At the end of the day, we just know him as Mad Mike Sports.
Protect your baby mama, protect your mama, protect your baby mama, okay? The mad lover is in the building, okay?
As y'all see, I'm looking at the screen over there at him. Like, okay. Hey, let me ask everybody a question. Did you miss us?
Did you?
Did you? But before we get started with this program, Mike, we got those three special words for everybody watching tonight. And what are those three words, Mike?
The real
Today's roll call. We're going to kick it off with Pat Norris, Joseph Thornton, Bubba Gump, Ted Sports and Gaming, Jerry Bowie, Raymond Elder, Michael Walker, G-Town Baller, Nathan Floyd, Red Swarm. We got Low Ski in the building, John Higgins, D. Coleman, Lyrics Mom, Mactown Mike. Hey, we got Ty in the building. Y'all make sure y'all show him some love, man. That's family over there. We got Raymond Collins, Brian Peoples, Billy Bills, Marino Carter, Isaac Crimes, D. Sloan, Sonia. Got my peoples in here, Sonia. Terry, Mitchell. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. In 3, 2. What's going on, people? As we're going to go ahead and kick this show off today, man. As we already know, we're going to start this off with some Falcon news tonight. As y'all have already heard, the Falcons made some cuts today. And I want to get everybody's thoughts on these cuts. So if you don't know who they are, I got a little something to show you if you didn't know who they are. Mike, do you know who these cuts involved with tonight?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. By report from Michael Rothstein, as we read this list, Falcons cuts Alden Tate, Geronimo Allison, Keone Dang, Lafayette Pitts, and Jalen Dalton. Now, Mike, what do you think about this list as of right now? It's kind of interesting that you got two wide receivers on this list.
Well, it shows me one, it's a difficult decision. As far as that wide receiver core is concerned, they got rid of two veteran wide receivers. Guys like Cordero Hodge. Um, Obviously, a lot of people are pulling for Jared Bernhardt, Frank Darby. He's one of those guys that's showing, you know, he's a project guy. He's an energy guy for the most part. Like Frank, like I'm gonna just be real. Like I don't give a fuck about all that singing, dancing bullshit. Like this ain't fucking Soul Train. I don't give a damn about none of that.
Walk it like I
know
talk.
people.
Walk it like
Bruh.
Walk it like a talking. Walk it like a talking.
Bruh. He might well be the damn Migos. He might look. He might well be that. Like he's a show, and like I said, that's great. But I don't care. He's an energy guy, but I don't care. That's why we got cheerleaders, okay? That's literally why we got cheerleaders and we got Freddie the Falcon. We got that shit too. That's their job, is to do exactly that. So I need to see what Frank Darby has on the field. Because what I saw last night was a guy that didn't it was miscommunication with the second string quarterback. There should not be, especially for a guy like him, no communication issues with the guy like Des Murder, because he is that guy. That's the guy that you're practicing with. You're not practicing with a guy, especially if you're a third and fourth to fifth string wide receiver, which he is. But like he got issues with communication with Des Murder. That's a problem.
Right.
That's a problem.
Right. Hey, hold on. I'm sorry. I was sitting here laughing right quick. I was looking at this comment here and shit had me laughing. Glenn said, you can put Darby on the practice squad, not worry about him getting poached. Damn.
Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
That man ain't did nothing but this. He look, Atlanta people love people who got a mouthpiece. We love people with, that's swagger. So like he fits in with the Atlanta culture. There's nothing, hating, his it's obvious, just like he's a lovable, likable guy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's football.
Right.
This is football. Don't care nothing about that.
And let me go ahead and give a shout out to Brian Peoples for the $4.99 super chat.
$4.99.
He said, down to the nitty gritty, step up or get cut. Final pieces of game, time to show out.
Mm-hmm.
And let me go ahead and put this list back up here, so anybody that's just now tuning in with us can see the cuts. Now, Kwoni Dang, I'm not really surprised because you really haven't seen much.
Mm-hmm.
And like we always said about Dean Pease, is he's looking for guys that can do a multitude of things on defense. Because Kwoni Dang got caught out of position a lot. And they like, nah, we just going to get rid of that right here. Now, on tape, kind of shocked them. That kind of shocked people. Only for the simple fact that we have been hyping up this basketball team of wide receivers that we've been looking forward to for the season to come up.
Mm-hmm.
But you made a very interesting point. It's lack of chemistry with the quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't really seen much of it on tape. We've seen Geronimo Allison dropping passes at the first game. And like I said, it's those little things like when you're on a 1 year, we gotta look at it like this. When you're on a 1 year deal, as most of these guys were, you ain't got no damn room for mistakes.
Right.
And it's unfortunate, but it's like you really haven't seen much of all the tape. Now he did some good blocking on the perimeter. I give him credit on that. But outside of that, you really ain't seen nothing too much from him. So it's like, and what these cuts kind of, and the Jalen Dalton one, they said he got hurt. That was unfortunate. Lafayette Pitts, I don't even know who the hell that is.
Me either.
They say he was a DB. I like, where?
Yeah,
I see.
I don't remember.
But what is kind of and I want everybody to put their thoughts, how they felt about the cut. Were you surprised, not surprised, mad, upset? Like I said, you just go ahead and put in chat. But Allison and Tate's cuts tell a bigger story. What's that bigger story? Well, we're going to actually talk about that when we get to the next topic for tonight. If Mike ain't got nothing else he want to say about these cuts.
No. Yeah, I do. I think it just shows you, for one, these are veteran guys that got cut. And that's a positive sign. Geronimo Allison, obviously, he knows the game, and the fact that guys like Jared Bernhardt, Cordero Hodge, Demir Bird is a guy that I thought was, on the verge of getting cut. He had a pretty good game himself. So, like, a lot of these guys, like, I'm gonna say this. These were some sneaky finds at wide receiver, because nobody would expect Cordero Hodge to be as good as he was. You see, a guy that I thought, would fall down the rabbit hole as far as the wide receiver group is concerned. He's showcasing exactly why they kept him around.
Wow.
And that's Olamide Zaccheaus. When you got that chemistry with that quarterback, don't really matter if they don't believe in you. It's the quarterback believes in you. Because, like I said, we've seen players, you're like, dude, the dude old, he's slow. Why the hell he's still here? Well, because he got chemistry with the quarterback. As long as the quarterback loves you, that coach is gonna keep you around. Why? Because your main man, which is the quarterback, who he has to throw to, who he has to be comfortable with, that's why they keep him around. So Allison didn't have any chemistry with Ritter or Mariota, and the same thing goes for Alden Tate. I don't even remember if I heard Alden Tate name during the games, and that's not a good sign whatsoever. So I think that's what it comes down to. They're looking for guys that got chemistry with the team, with the players around. And I think that's great. That's a great way to go look at things.
Right. And Ty here said, do we still have to pay them even with the 1 year deals? Yeah, but they won't cost they won't cost that much.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe 250,000 or something like that, maybe 500,000, which is a lot of money to us regular folks, but NFL wise, that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
But what's going on, people? Brandon Kahuna, Blackberry, Southside, David Breland, not Andrew. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Sate 16. Reggie C2K. Hey, hell, we got another roll. Hey, we did another roll call, just like that. Who knew?
Hmm.
Who knew?
Who knew?
But we're gonna go ahead and get into the next one. Um, going on BlackBerry. Let's go and get to the next one, which is our takeaways from the Falcons Jets game. And the reason why I want to get into this is when I referenced the bigger story as far as the wide receivers. There's one name that has been floating around here after last night and is kind of becoming a, how should I say, kind of like a preseason fan favorite for the Falcons right now, and that's Jared Bernhardt.
Hmm.
Now, Ray Fitty came in here and said, "Do you see Bernhardt as another Tim Dwight?" Which is very interesting. And I want to give shouts out to LT for this one, for this take as far as how Bernhardt looked. He said he got some Julian Edelman vibes off of him. Like you said, the small school quarterback turned wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And the chemistry with Desmond Ritter is something special. I ain't gonna say it's something special like, oh, it's gonna be the next great thing, but it's like the story of the preseason right now. The game winning touchdown catch against the Lions and busting up all that zone the Jets was throwing at him. Just with him.
Hmm.
But what is your what do you think about that, Mike? Because I know one of my other takes that I kind of want to give like some love to, and it's kind of lost in the sauce here, is Tyler Algier is coming for that spot. He coming for his spot, bro. What I saw from him is I loved it because he runs with the attitude. And bruh, it's good to see that because we haven't really seen running with attitude down here in Atlanta since 2016. And I gotta give credit to No on this one because he put us on Tyler Algier right before the draft.
Mm-hmm. That's why we got a team of scouts headed by Noah and
No,
Alex.
Alex. But what are some of your takes off this game, Mike? Man, I'm interested to hear, and I want to hear everybody else's takes as well.
Well, I wouldn't be me if I didn't piss people off. So I'm
Oh
gonna just piss you
God!
off
Oh
from the very
God!
beginning.
I
Um,
will piss them off, then piss on them. So shit, go ahead.
yeah. Um, let's just keep this 100. All you people that was clamoring for, the trade Deion Jones, we look like pure T shit out there without him. Them linebackers look like they look lost. We're really like if we don't get if we can't if Deion Jones have lingering issues as far as just injuries, and he's not able to come back, I'm really worried about our linebacking crew. Mike Walker has looked like absolute fucking trash. Okay, just like he's looked like trash. He looked like he's not decisive. Anytime you have an indecisive linebacker, no matter how athletic he is, no matter how many highlight plays he is, a linebacker's job is do the small detail things well. Okay, you always going to have players that's going to step out and that's going to make those one plays. Dallas Cowboys is filled with them. All right, everybody like to say, oh, Michael Parsons was like he had like 10, 10, 12 sacks or something like that. Yeah, but he got ran through like a fucking, a hoe at a freak party. Like, look, that he got ran through. That whole
Free
defense got.
Nick. Free Nick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got down the vote up in that motherfucker. Okay, that look, they look. Everybody got a turn.
Not that down the vote. Not
Yeah.
the Isla
Mm-hmm.
Fox.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He got ran through it now. So
The Suki Hana
the
treatment. That's
Suki
what.
Hunter treatment. Michael Parsons is not very good at stopping the run, getting physical out now, but he's a physical specimen as far as his athleticism, his unique ability to just make plays. He can make plays, but when it comes down to stopping the run and actually having to make the play, the small intricate details, setting the edge, that's not what he's good at. And see, that's where we talk about the Atlanta Falcons and look at their players. Yeah, Rashawn Evans can fill the hole, but what else can he do? Yeah, Mike Walker is extremely athletic, but what else can he do? What is Troy Anderson at this point? He's getting done. Look, he getting walked, talked, smacked on the ass. Like everybody taking the turn on damn Troy. Okay, and it's just this is just preseason. He's a rookie, but he getting done. So this Falcon linebacking core is in trouble without Deion Jones. Okay, that's the first thing that I saw. The linebacking core. And like I said, let me throw a little just to make you kind of feel a little bit better. Dean Peters is going to take care of all that. He's going to put these guys in a position where they're going to shine. So I'm not worried about it. But without Deion, we're going to struggle. Teams are going to, for the most part, teams are going to go at him. But Dean Pease, being a guy that's been in the game for 40, 30 plus years, like this dude knows how to get the best out of the player. So I'm not concerned, but that will be an issue without Deion Jones. Go ahead.
So my question would be as far as the Troy Anderson situation and how he looked. Is it just coming down to him trying to overthink at this moment instead of just learning? What I mean by that is, as we know as football players, a lot of times, especially on defense, when you're thinking too much, you usually play like shit. Am I right?
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's just inexperience. Like for me, when I come on these shows, me and K Styles, like a lot, we don't have no script. I ain't got nothing wrote down. Like we've done it so much, and we talk like for hours. Yeah. All right, this is your thought. This is your thought. We put all this stuff together before we even get on the show. So like you may not see us writing things down physically, but like we already got everything. All right, this is how we're gonna attack it tonight. Bam, 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 and we got it. So we get on these shows. It's second nature. We already done went through all the difficult part, and I think the issue with Troy and having a young team like that, the Falcons, a lot of these young guys, they're just playing. They have no clue what to expect because one thing about a defender in the NFL versus college, a lot of pre-snap motion. I don't think people realize you have to like really focus on what your assignment is. You got to have tunnel vision as far as what you're looking at. If you got the B gap, don't be looking at the C gap. Don't be looking at all the other gaps. Stay in your gap. You got to have tunnel vision. Trust what your assignment is. Don't worry about Deion. Don't worry about what Grady is doing. Do your job. In the college, you have a lot of defensive coordinators will put their best player in position where he can just go and be, he can just roam free in the middle like Brian Urlacher in Chicago. They put so many fundamentally sound guys around him. He could just he can just go wherever he wants to. That's the same thing with Ray Lewis. You put all these guys who are like fundamentally sound, and Ray Lewis can just go and have a party. Ed Reed, this man will go from one side of the field to the other side of the field, and you wouldn't have to worry about nothing. You can't do those type of things if you don't have the guys, around you to do their job properly. So I think, Troy, for the most part, he'll be fine, man.
Yeah.
The game just have to slow down. And like I said, those pre-snap motions, this is why the Chiefs are so good. It's because they use so many pre-snap and post-snap movements. It really screws with the young players because they're not used to seeing that type of stuff in college.
Right. And like I said, this is Blackberry. This is where I agree with him on this one. Like I said, it can be coached up.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, you got to be patient. We have to remember he really hasn't been a linebacker long.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
like his athleticism is what got him drafted that high. And I know it's kind of like one of those is and you kind of hear the rumblings a little bit about why would we pick a guy that doesn't know that is not natural at that position. But the thing about it is, shoot, if you got the right coaching, you can bring the best out of any player. So yeah, I definitely agree with Blackberry on this one. Like I said, you can't overthink out there. Cause that's how you end up playing like dirt, and that's how you get hurt. Damn, that rhymed.
Hi, Eminem.
I'd have hit the Lupe Fiasco side of the game with that one, boy. Like, wait, what? But yeah, man. So I'm not even really tripping on the Troy Anderson thing. Essentially, what the issue really come down to is you don't really have that leader out there in the linebacking core that can kind of be that example. Like Rashad, like you said, Rashad Evans can do something. He can do one thing. But the thing about it is they don't have the camaraderie as far as starting and being able to teach. This is why Deion Jones is still here. Because you need somebody to be that example, that leader in that linebacking core. Right now, the veterans you got in that middle linebacking core right now is Rashad Evans and Michael Walker. Let me repeat that. The experienced interior linebackers, we still waiting on Nick Kwiatkowski. We don't know what his status is going to be on this team as well.
Don't know nothing.
But none of these guys have really ever been at a caliber where they was considered like one of the top linebackers, middle linebackers in this league. Deion's been on the cusp of that. So he has the reputation. How the hell you gonna teach somebody young from another motherfucker who's scraping by too?
Right. He barely making it himself. How you gonna teach you about wealth?
Exactly. I'm about to say that's like me teaching somebody how to be a vegan. No. Yes, I've lost weight, but I'm not a vegan. So Brian, people say I sound like K-Dot with their rhyme. I wish. And Noah just made a good point. If you get rid of Deion Jones, your longest tenure linebacker on this team is Michael Walker. Nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, we need.
I could deal with paying Debo $20 million for the next 2 years. But there was another take from this game too that I seen a lot of people been cussing up a storm, turning red, got smoke coming out their ears, and that was the quarterback play of Felipe Franks. And shout out to Low Keyzel for this comment. He said Franks doesn't need to be a quarterback no more. He's strong and got some wheels on him, but I think that tight end position is for him. You can use him for the Wildcat. Um, I don't know why everybody, cause I'm seeing folks talking about we need to get rid of Felipe Fred. I'm like, y'all do realize he's been working at tight end the whole off season and last season, right? Um, him being in the game at quarterback essentially was nothing more than let's just get this game over with. Let me just put that there. Ain't really much to say about it. It's just Felipe Franks. He is who he is. This is why he played tight end.
Let me ask y'all a question right now. All right, just
hold on.
Right on the top of the head.
Go ahead, right quick. What you got?
Who is the third quarterback for the Green Bay Packers?
The cheese? No.
Exactly. Don't nobody goddamn know the third quarterback. Who the hell is worried about the damn third quarterback? We got Falcons family worried about shit that don't matter. You not gonna see him. We don't know more. Look, let's just be kidding. Who the hell from every team can you name every third string quarterback for all 32 teams? Let's just keep that real. And we up here critiquing the Falcons' third string quarterback. Man, y'all are on some bullshit, bro. You up here worried about the third string quarterback. He ain't gonna play no way.
Right. And then like I said, essentially we just have to look at him. He's just gonna be another gadget player for this offense. And this is essentially what he is. I'm not taking him serious as a quarterback right now because he hasn't been working at quarterback like that. He's been a tight end. That's like taking a cafeteria lunch lady and putting her on the offensive line for the Atlanta Falcons. How's that gonna work out?
Right.
I wish I hadn't used that example because we still got the we need to get rid of Jalen Mayfield crowd. They probably say they'll take the lunchroom lady. But before we get to the next thing, we got to do the light check. We got 103 people in here, and from what I am seeing, we are well below where we need to be at the likes. So let's go ahead and get some intermission because we can also plug in some other stuff as well. So as we go into this intermission, man, we are over here looking at the 50 likes. We got to get at least 50. But as we doing this as well, I'm letting y'all know I've actually set up the membership for the 6-man experience. You can be part of the K-Click for $4.99. I don't know when it's going to show up on my page. I'm still trying to figure out where the hell is it. But we definitely setting up the membership, man. Like I said, we definitely appreciate everybody rocking with your boy, man. And we're going to definitely do the 1K celebration. We still haven't done that yet. I might want to do it on Friday. Might want to give something away. Who knows? So, y'all be on the lookout for that. Now,
I'm sorry. I got bad problem getting over shit.
All right, we right. Hold on.
I'm still just baffled over people up here talking about the third fucking quarter. Like, y'all crackhead.
Oh my god. All right, man. Look like we right here where we need to be at. So,
what the hell?
And now I went out of focus. Ain't this about it?
What the hell?
I don't know, man. We definitely appreciate. Hey, I definitely appreciate everybody, and this camera ain't worth a damn. I don't know how the hell.
I don't know what the hell. You ain't did nothing.
I didn't do that. That shit turned this into a 1942 World War documentary camera. This is what happened.
Oh my god.
But I want to definitely I want to get back and put some shine on. I ain't backing out this damn thing, so y'all just gonna have to deal with me being blurry right now. Hold on. It ain't work. Okay. Damn. Okay, so we're gonna talk about like I said, the new feel good story for the Atlanta Falcons right now, the fan favorite, which is Jared Bernhardt. For a lot of people that might not know, Jared Bernhardt, former lacrosse player, college football quarterback, NFL wide receiver. He look pretty damn. He like I said, his chemistry with Ritter is really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think? And let me ask you this question, Mike. Man, this thing got hold on, Mike. You gonna have to hold on, Mike. I'm gonna have to
just go ahead, do it. I'll sit up there and rock my baby.
All right, people. I will be right back. Hopefully, I get this thing right.
See, now this is what everything is about. I told y'all what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the Mad Mike show. Okay, I'm that guy. I'm just that guy. I can come on his channel, his show, and take over it. Nah, I didn't. I ain't take over. It's K-Style show. You know what I'm saying, man?
All right, that's better now.
He does a great job with this doing this show and all. Like, yeah, K-Style is that man.
All right, and okay. I think I'm good now. You ain't been talking shit about me while I've been off, man. You son of a bitch.
Ain't no why would I?
I know you. You ain't worth jack.
You just do it.
Call Russell Gage and tell me he want his hat back, motherfucker. How about that?
Oh boy.
Boy over here looking like Fenarios and shit. Wow, that's crazy. Shout out to Fenario, by the way. He funny.
Oh man.
Comedian Lonnie looking ass.
He knew exactly what I was doing.
I was like, bro, you do way too calm. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I know your ass been talking some shit. But shout out to Let's Get It GA for the $1.99, man. Definitely appreciate it. See, the people snitching on you too, by the way. So
fucking snitches. Y'all done 6'9" me, bro.
Oh man, I'm like, hey, this about all right now.
Tell it ass. All y'all motherfuckers tell it.
I'm like, hold on, here go ATM. They took our job. They took our job. But yeah, getting back to what we were talking about. Oh Lord, have mercy. We serious here?
Come on, man. We having fun.
We having. Why is it when we have fun or get serious, we got some bullshit coming up in the damn chat?
Oh man.
Hold on. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. Okay, Bernhardt. Now, have you noticed that one of the major targets that's been getting that's been doing their thing has been the one that was least expected to look like to do anything? And no, I'm not saying that because he's white. I'm not saying that. I know some people were thinking that. No. Because you think you get a former lacrosse player, like yourself, college football quarterback, he's like I don't know. Is he? But he's been the most consistent target for Desmond Ritter, really anybody else.
I noticed something too about Ritter. I want to know if you guys noticed this. Tell me if you noticed this. He got an uncanny ability and this is not meant to be disrespectful, but he got an uncanny ability to make trash look good. Bro, he picked the worst guys to have chemistry with, and he make them look good.
Yeah, because I was about to say that screen pass to Michael Pruitt was one of the
Bro,
slowest
the
looking screen
worst, slowest thing. That shit was slow. But he got to what, like 20 yards or something out of it. Bro, like,
Boy,
what?
that boy,
Huh?
boy, that screen, boy, Mike damn near died of laughter looking at that screen pass. Cause
Bro,
Michael
I said,
Pruitt,
what in
God
the
bless
world?
his heart, but that motherfucker looked like his knees was hurting when he was running that damn screen.
Bro, that was the slowest, most developing. He couldn't run fast, but it worked, man.
Oh Lord, Rodney Hill said Darby's one joke away from getting cut.
Good God.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, I've noticed that too, because like you said, like with Mariota in first career is having some real good chemistry. Mariota actually having real good chemistry with both the tight ends that right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ritter's chemistry with Bernhardt, it surprised me because it was like I said, it just came back from that expectation. Well, we got all these big old receivers, we got this physicality, but it's like the main receiver that's getting all the attention is this Jared Bernhardt. Like, we knew nothing about him. We know we heard he played at Ferris State. It sounds like a carnival, but like I said, he's running them flag routes, he's running them out routes consistently. Like I said, their timing is good. It's like, hey man, if Jared Bernhardt makes this team, boy, he gonna be thanking Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder is making him look a whole lot better than what people expected him to be. But let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you another question, and this kind of goes back to those tight end, those wide receivers that got cut. There's two wide receiver names. Could this be a setup not only for Jared Bernhardt to be on the wide receiver depth chart, but Cordero Patterson to be on the wide receiver depth chart? Because that way, if Cordero Patterson is on that wide receiver slot, you can still keep a Allison, you can still keep a Damian Williams, Tyler Algier, and have your little gadget guy in Avery Williams. Instead of having 5 running backs, you'll still have your 4. And shout out to Utah Sports, 1/3 of the heavy hitters. Boom, bam, bang. I wish I had them old school cartoon noises where like, pow, boom. What do you think about that?
I forgot what you were saying.
Oh God!
My bad.
I'll bop you in the head with this.
I heard what you were saying, but I forgot what we were talking about.
No, I was saying essentially with the wide receiver that
the wide receiver. Okay, yeah.
Is it a possibility that they opening up this to be put Cordero Patterson as a wide receiver in that wide receiver position, more so than that running back position, so that way they can still keep the young guys they got?
Arthur typically likes to have at least 4 running backs, including the fullback. So he likes to carry during the game 4 running backs. You want to have 1, 2, 3 guys that he can rotate, and then have a fullback that you have. So I could see Cordero being a quote unquote wide receiver. But it's essentially you're going to have 5 running backs on the roster. And this is um, the thing that I like with the Atlanta Falcons now. Um, they really have 6 running backs on the roster because obviously they're going to be using the quarterback to kind of use them. So the Falcons have one thing above a lot of teams in the NFL. Mariota is a huge asset in the running game. Desmond Ritter is a huge asset in the running game. Mariota is a guy that does not like to go down easily. You're not going to take him down easily. And then you got guys like Felipe Franks that you can come in and use him as a running back. Why am I saying all of this? Is because from game to game, you can keep switching guys like Cordero. List him as a wide receiver, but he's essentially a running back. At this one time, he's our running back. Until we get somebody to step up and say, all right, that's our running back, Cordero Patterson is going to be that guy for us. He's going to be the big play guy for us. And he's going to, see a lot of runs. But the Bernhardt is the kid that I think if he keeps what he's doing, because what I see from Bernhardt is something that you can't frown upon, you can't ignore. And it reminds me of old school coaches like Bill Parcells when they say, you just want those football players that just knows when to show up, when to get their shot on. Like some people know they'd never be anything other than a slot guy. They don't try to go outside of that. They don't try to be superheroes and, jump over people and shit like that. Like, look, they're doing too much. You're not going to get that from Jared Bernhardt. He knows exactly what he is, and that's a guy. It's to just be a slot guy who knows how to get. He just knows how to get open. You can't teach that.
That's a very dangerous asset right there. So, which leads to the very next point we're going to be making. Well, the very next topic we got going on for tonight. And I know Mike is salivating on this topic because we decided that we're going to speak on it. Arthur Smith's tough love on Desmond Ritter. Now, for a lot of people that don't know what this means, is if you've seen the press conference after the game, Arthur Smith had some words. Let me see if I bring this up. If it decides it want to come up, because I want to give y'all the exact quotes here. I don't want to be sitting over here bullshitting on the quotes. But essentially what he said was he's not going to be treating Desmond Ritter like he a rookie. He wants him to get the shit and get it. Because he said he has such high expectations for him. He's not going to treat him like a rookie. You better get it, and you better get it now. And he said he's coaching them like this because he knows Desmond Ritter's mentality is that he can take that type of coaching. Because I don't know if anybody saw in that game, boy, Arthur Smith was chewing Desmond Ritter's ass a new one in that second quarter. Especially after that false start in the red zone on that fourth down. But he was about to put Desmond Ritter in a headlock and bulldog his ass all the way to the locker room, bro. I'm telling you. So What do you think on those words, Mike? While I'm trying to load, I think Farmer Friend to jack my phone too. I can't look. I can't get nothing. But
Um,
hold on, before you do that, let me answer this question. Yes, opinion ain't shit. Bring back Seth Vernon. For the love of God. Go ahead, Mike.
mhm. um, that's exactly what we're talking about. Exactly what we've been talking about as far as the mentality and the coaching needs to change. There needs to be a no nonsense attitude. We expect perfection out of you. Will we always get perfection? Probably not. But that's what we expect. The subtle nuances of the game that we talk about with Matt Ryan is not his ability to throw the ball, not his accuracy, not his deep ball, not how he, runs, if he can run in certain situations. Um, it's really the small, intricate details. Getting the crew in the right spot in the right timing. Understand, have that internal clock in your head, which was the mistake. He got chewed out because he did not get these guys in line fast enough. And when they got up to the line, they end up, everybody forgot, like, we only got X amount of time. So naturally, guys are like backing up because they know they only have a few seconds left. That right there is all on Ritter. He got to get those guys up to the line of scrimmage fast. That's what the 4-minute offense is all about. The 2-minute offense is being able to have a understanding of internal clock in your head, because like the great quarterbacks, they know they only have less than 3 seconds to get that ball out and read the defense. Like you got, for one, if you're in a Kyle Shanahan offense, you got 15 seconds to read everything. Because what he's trying to do is get that clock as low as he possibly can. So you got to be incredibly intelligent to play in a system with Kyle Shanahan, because he's only giving you 15 seconds. You got to read the defense in 5 to 7 seconds, and then you got to make sure, all right, I got 5 seconds, get everybody in line, and you got to be quick and fast with it. So you got to be intelligent to play in his system. You have to be intelligent to play in Kyle Shanahan's. And that's the thing that Desmond Ritter, what separates a guy from Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan when you see Matt Ryan, you never see him have a delayed game. You never really see a delayed game when it comes to Matt Ryan.
I got a question for King Quest here. Are you serious? Somebody literally said that. He said, I seen a tweet where a dude called Smith a dick because he was yelling at the players. Yeah, that's exactly my face just reading that right now. Let me give y'all the full thing. That's just my face right there. Like, really? I don't get it, bro. First, they complained about teammates fighting in practice. Now they complain about coaches yelling at players. I'm like, damn.
Why they fighting? Why they fighting? There's kids out here. Shut up.
But I got the quotes here now, so I want to read a few quotes here if y'all don't mind me reading them. So I'll let you hear what he said. So basically what he said here was, I got high expectation for Desmond. So we're going to be hard on Desmond because he is a good player and he can take that kind of coaching. And he understands we're not waiting on him as a rookie. We're trying to speed him up. He made some good throws. There's some stuff he has to clean up, especially on the operation, which means exactly what Mike just said: getting the players in line, getting the play in time.
70% of the game is all mental. The rest 30% physical.
Right.
Baseball is what people, soccer, you know, soccer is all about being able to, set up plays. You got to read things before they actually happen. Baseball, the same thing. So if you're not mentally prepared to step on that field, you got to be mentally strong enough to be able to, like, especially at quarterbacks, you got to understand, like, it's like at quarterback to have a big 200, 300-pound guy running at you full speed, and you got to stand there, step into the throw, and take the hit at the same time, and then get up and take that same hit over and over and over again. It's not fun. That's not fun. So you gotta that takes a mentally strong person to be able. So what he's doing at quarterback, he's stressing him out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want to do as a head coach, an offensive coordinator, quarterback coach. You want to stress him the fuck out. You want to make his thing as crazy as possible. You want to talk crap about him. You want to scream at him when he makes a simple mistake, because you're getting him mentally prepared, because what he's going to see from these defensive players, they're going to be trying to bite his fingers. They're going to try to, hit him below his knee, all types of stuff. Mm-hmm. The refs, as we saw, they're going to nitpick the whole game where they just calling everything. You just got to make sure, look, I got to keep my composure. Those are the subtle things about the game that we talk about that pretty much killed a lot of careers, because they weren't mentally prepared.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't mentally prepared. They had all the athleticism and the gifts, but what you see it.
Right.
I mean, it's all about discipline. Got to be disciplined. So I like what he's doing. I love the fact that, like, for me, I believe in whoever's the leader, I need you to act like a leader.
Right.
Whoever's in charge, I'm not gonna get the guy, the second, third guy that's that's acting the fool. I'm going to the leader. All right, I'm gonna look at him and say, all right, so why is he acting crazy over here? Why is this dude not doing what he's supposed to do? No, right. I'm gonna go to the leader and say, all right, you need to check this dude. Have you checked him? Nope. Well, I'm gonna fire the leader. I don't give a damn whoever did it. You gotta make sure the guys that are in charge are doing their job and being leaders. That's what he's doing.
Hey, you just made a very interesting point too, and I want to read a couple of these comments. Noah said that same dude must have thought Mike Smith was a huggable coach. Oh my god! Oh man, I'm gonna see that tweet, man. Cause I might have to say something to old boy, like, boy, what the hell do you want? But you just said something too that was very interesting to me, and it got me thinking. You usually are harder on players, and you said it. Like I said, Arthur Smith wouldn't be hard on a player if he didn't believe in him.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of y'all said, hell, gotta, but like you said, stress him the hell out. This is his baby right here. That's what Desmond Ritter is right now. Is his baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he said he's not finna treat him like a rookie. And for a coach to put you in a situation like that where he's like, man, you ain't there's no rookie quarterback on this team. You are a veteran. I'm gonna treat you like a veteran. I'm finna put you up here. That's one of the highest. That's a high praise for a rookie from his head coach, and that can do nothing but build his confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, your ass gonna want to slap the hell out your coach, but at the end of the day, it's tough love.
Right.
And hold on, Delayed J here said the commentators were so annoying, and they could do was talk about how the Jets were going to be. Man, I muted that whole shit, bro. We sit there and had a space. I was just listening to us talk in the space.
We ain't paying attention to what they were saying.
We did our own commentary. So that's gonna be our thing this year. If you don't really hear from us on certain game days, we're gonna be on Twitter and Spaces, hosted by your boy LT at My Sports. So now y'all be on the lookout for that as well. But yeah, that's the one thing. Arthur Smith was doing a lot of cussing yesterday, boy. He was cussing everybody ass out. The refs got a piece of it. Desmond Ritter got a piece of it. Jalen Mayfield got a piece of it. Matt Hennessy got a piece of it.
Bro, you could have sworn that motherfucker was Moses when they were coming off their field. He was coming towards them, and all you saw was offensive linemen and players. They were going like this. Everybody's trying to get the hell away from him. Nobody was trying to see that man.
I seen this shit. They called a simple route for it was a bad, and like I said, by that ad, it was a terrible thrown ball. They said compared to the Les Swan. We saw that shit, but that's why I muted my TV right now. Like, get this shit up out of
here. I said, no, don't do that. We're not doing that yet. Please stop. We are not doing it.
Oh, like, bro, man. Les Swan. I understand the guy has some talent on him, but good God, if I got to hear about what the Jets could be, I could have put the radio on for this. Do it old school.
I could go
at least I know they ain't finna be talking about no damn Jets all night. But they was trying to downplay the Falcons. That's why they was doing that. They ain't like that. And let me get this out the way right quick, right now. Let me get this out the way. And I seen a few commentators online. I seen people talking about, well, they weren't playing against the back. They weren't playing against the start. They were playing against a bunch of backers. I've seen quite a few of y'all names out there too saying this shit. Should I throw a couple names? Nah, I ain't gonna throw a couple names out there. Should I?
You asking the wrong person. I ain't got the right judgment.
Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Let's just say this. You know what? I'll throw that. And shouts out to their network because I got respect for all of them. Goddamn Terrence Moore. That's one of them.
Oh my God, I can imagine what he said.
Well, pretty much what they're talking about was, so what, they beat a bunch of backups and stuff like that. So why are we getting too? Oh yeah, D-Leg was another one. D-Leg goofy ass over here talking shit too. I've seen the tweets and stuff like that as well. The issue is you cannot look at preseason. You can't look at a preseason game like you would look at a regular season game. Preseason ain't about, okay, if you win a game, you're automatically going to be a playoff team. The main thing we look for in these preseason games is the small, intricate details for these guys to get better at. We're looking at certain aspects. This is why Desmond, and have y'all, I want to ask everybody a question. I want to ask everybody a question that's watching tonight. Have you noticed that the Bryce Young, CJ Stroud conversation done disappeared off the face of the earth? I want to ask everybody that question. Hold on. Let's put some waiting on answers music. Hold on. So the question tonight is, has anybody heard from CJ Stroud or Bryce Young in conversations about quarterback since the preseason started? I want some yeses and I want some no's. I want to see some answers here. I see a lot of people saying no. They haven't heard that now. Give it about another 10, 15 seconds. That's why I put the song on. Look, Mike, that's why I put the song on.
That's exactly what. Come on.
But yeah, man. When we looking at these preseason games, we're looking more so for team chemistry. We're looking for the nuances, the intangibles. Especially when you got these guys in situation knowing that their jobs with that team is on the line. Are they going to have the fight to go and get it? We can't be looking at this thing and thinking, well, it's the Jets. Why are we so happy they beat the Jets? I'm like, look, we don't give a fuck if the Falcons win or not in the preseason. The main thing we looking at is does the first team have chemistry? That's the main thing we're looking at. And the first stringers are not playing all 4 quarters. So y'all can kill that noise. Am I right, Mike?
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck everybody trying to ignore the fact that Falcons were up 16-0 on their second string players. And some first teamers on there, and nobody heard anything about Saucy Gardner. Okay, all that interception talk in the practice game went completely away. And not the couple that both of our quarterbacks were absolutely amazing. Both of them. It wasn't really a real drop off.
Yeah,
they both played well.
And then, like I said, at the end of the day, shoot. And just like Blackberry here said again, Bills, what's going on? Prove it. What's good, man? Appreciate y'all joining us. But yeah, you look at these preseason games to see how cohesive is your first unit. That's all I care about. That's how I look at these preseason games. It was 16-3 going to halftime. They brought in the Walmart and Amazon workers, and they gave up a damn 21 point. They gave up 21 unanswered points.
You know what I got a problem with? Is that y'all literally said the Falcons have the worst roster in the NFL. But the team that y'all said got a better roster was shut out.
And they had started, and trust me, they had started out there. Don't let the media fool you. They had starters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you got shut out in the first half by those guys until, we put our third, fourth stringers and some 5 guys out there. And that's when they end up making the comeback.
Right. And the thing, and it was another thing too. That Kyle Pitts catch, like I said, if Mariota would have actually got a chance to set his feet and step into that throw, that was a touchdown all day.
Yeah, easy.
he didn't step into that throw, so he underthrew it. Like I say, it's still little things that the Falcons have to work on. Like I said, red zone. Like I said, that's been kind of a killer for us the last few years. That's another thing. The penalty, but I'm the penalty. To be honest with you, the penalties didn't surprise me at all because these two teams have been kind of scrappy all week, and you know them referees see that and they like, oh man, we gonna flag them for every little thing we see.
Mhm.
That rough in the passer that Ogundeji got was some bullshit. How the
How the
hell
hell
you
you get?
how the hell you get cut blocked into the quarterback and you get flagged for it?
What we talking about? What we talking about? Every time we get a big play, beep, we got 5 yards. Beep.
That was exactly it's like so by them having all them fights being on display and all the scuffles and stuff they had, the referees was going to be on high alert, on high edge, based on that. So, boy, I ain't seen that. I ain't seen that much yellow since I went to damn Kroger and went down the mustard aisle, boy. I'm like, good God. But one more thing I want to talk about. This is gonna be the final topic tonight. And hold on, let me get this down. What's going on? Prove it. Bogus. I saw yellow when I went to sleep last night.
It was bad, man. It was bad.
Noah said, Noah said, if it not for DPs, we would have had both flags until they started. Until they started in the face. But there's one more thing I want to talk about. This is very interesting because I find a little bit of hypocrisy and a lot of other stuff that went on with this little topic we about to get into. For all my Alabama fans, you might not want to hear this part of the damn show. As we recently just heard, Nick Saban is now the highest paid coach in college football. The motherfucker signed another extension. $93 million. Which is very interesting because this whole year he was set tripping on Deion Sanders about a prospect that went to Jackson State and this NIL stuff. Did Nick Saban just sign a damn 10-year deal 4 years ago? How the hell he gonna know? Mm-hmm. This is one of the most hypocritical ass coaches I've ever seen in my life, man. Because this dude complains about other teams getting other players, and this dude right here got all the goddamn money.
You really want my opinion on it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nick Saban is a privileged, spoiled bitch. How the hell are you gonna be complaining about kids making money when you up here getting $93 million checks and extension every time you fucking fart? Okay. You worried about what a kid is doing at college and you getting hundreds of thousands of dollars just for coaching and showing up. That's what we talk about. Making the playing field level in college. We got all these ADs, head coaches making millions of dollars. And these damn kids.
God, man,
Yeah, look, that motherfucker got dollar bills come out of his ass. Okay, every time he fucking fart, he got $100 bills every time he fucking fart.
I need my rent paid. Smells like money.
Smell like money. Hey man, come on, man. Like, what we talking about? He man up here, like he worried about what everybody else getting, but you continue to sign all these big deals and get all the best players, but that ain't good enough for you.
It took another school to win a title.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not even a Bulldog fan, but that is just funny as hell that all of a sudden all this stuff happened when the Bulldogs win the national title.
Yes, yes, that's exactly what I was about to say too. Kirby can't celebrate one damn year without this super privileged biatch getting upset. You don't want everything. What more do you want, you greedy shit? Like, look, you failed in the NFL. You didn't get what you want. You ran your whole ass right back to college. LSU didn't give you what you wanted. You ran, like I said, that's why he went to the NFL. LSU didn't get what he wanted. He didn't get what he wanted for LSU. Took his ass to damn Miami. And then ran back to Alabama because they got him a big check. This dude is he's the biggest fucking fraud, egotistical some bitch you can see. Let's just keep it real. The reason why Alabama defense was so great doing that run is because of Kirby fucking Smart. They ain't been the same since Kirby left. So, great team, great coach, but he's a piece of shit. Like, let's just keep it with him. He's a piece of shit, man, and that's why these damn college kids is so enticed by Deion Sanders and other HBCUs is because look, we got people like him.
And like I said, with the NILs, like I said, kids can get paid where, bruh. Mm-hmm. There were 51 offensive linemen that signed the NIL deal with Hooters.
Yeah.
And I think 15 of them went to Georgia Tech. So yeah, we got some guys that's being sponsored by Hooters. But like you said, it just comes down to it, man. The NIL is good for the kids. I'm glad the kids are actually getting opportunities to get paid because it's been a travesty for so many years that these schools make billions.
And I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell because they took my goddamn NCAA away, okay? I'm mad as hell. I need my damn NCAA. Look, right. I need my shit back. I love that damn game.
But yeah, like you said, just get back to it. Like I said, these kids, like you think about it, man. You got these kids in college who's playing football, and they playing a sport which is heavily funding these schools, by the way, as most of us wouldn't know. Boosters, alumni, all them folks got all the money. You got ESPN with the ESPN 300 and all this money that's getting poured into these schools. They get this certain guy, and these kids can't capitalize them. But it's like once they pushed for this NIL name, image, and likeness stuff going on, a lot of these big major colleges have been really tripping. These big name guys have been really tripping. Nick Saban, Dabo Sweeney, like these guys do not like this because that advantage that where's the Alabama Crimson Tide?
What the fuck?
You just come play.
The Tide. Fuck that shit.
They
My bad. I'm sorry.
They the dirty elephants. That's what they are. That's what a
Hell,
Crimson
I
Tide
ain't never seen
is.
no damn. My mama from damn Alabama. We ain't seen no fucking elephant in no damn Alabama.
Right.
Who the hell seen an elephant in damn? I ain't seen one in America, goddamn, except in a damn zoo. What the hell?
They said we big, bad, and strong, and we come to stomp on all y'all.
We gonna roll over you like an elephant.
Until that USC team back in the damn 70s came in and stomped the shit out their ass. And that's when Alabama decided they needed black players on their team because USC beat the brakes off of their
No, you didn't go there. No, you didn't go there.
Shit, they need to look at that documentary. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I find the name of that documentary. Cause that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
They said they biggest offensive lineman looked at at a USC running back and looked at him like, this dude is bigger than me. Oh God! Look at this.
Nah, don't do it. I knew you was gonna do it. Don't do it. Oh man, I tried to ignore it.
Bro, I had to do it. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. Oh my God. But yeah, like you said, Nick Saban has been one of the main guys that's been advocating against these kids getting paid because, like I said, his advantage. I ain't gonna say his advantage is completely gone, but it diminishes it in a way to where these kids don't necessarily. If the kids are looking for the payday more so than the prestige, they can go anywhere and get paid.
Mm-hmm.
You got guys, and like you said, the HB, and then like you said, with a program like Jackson State, what Deion Sanders doing down there, it got a lot of these Division I schools scared.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's bringing in players that you would never think would go to a HBCU and play football. Travis Hunter was one of the top 5 best players coming out of high school last year.
Mm-hmm.
And chose Jackson State over Florida State, Alabama, etc.
That's what he really mad at.
That's what he mad about that more than that. He wanted Travis Hunter in the worst way.
Mm-hmm.
Deion came in and swagged his ass, swagged that damn recruit out for him. Hold on, I'm finna look at the name of that document. I'm gonna see if
I know what you're talking about. I've seen it myself.
Yeah, man. Like, boy, they beat them like 45-3 or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
They said, nah, we need. I think that was the last season that was the last season before Alabama integrated their football team. I said, ain't this something?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But
they was one of the last. They were one of the last school that did that.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, shouts out to all the college football players finally getting the like I said, finally getting the opportunity to get some money. Hell, you got these kids signing NIL deals in high school now. They got some cat up in North Georgia somewhere. I forgot his name, but he's supposed to be like one of the top quarterbacks. I think coming out in the next couple years.
Mm-hmm.
The dude already got like 3 NIL deals somewhere. I'm like, what the?
Good God.
Mm-hmm. The boy ain't even threw a pass in high school yet. Mother already got an NIL deal. I said, damn. Man.
I don't hate Alabama. I hate that entitled as like the fans.
I can't stand
the coaches. They just so damn entitled.
I can't stand Alabama. Yes, I said I can't stand Alabama's ass. I can't stand none. And I'm not. I'm a Georgia Tech fan, and I can't stand Alabama. First of all, they got all around there. Like I said, they went and And
he stole him. That kid, he stole him.
He stole our running back from us. He stole our running back from us. I like, ain't this about it? It's all right. Alabama desperate though because this is the most transfer portal activity I've seen them in a whole college offseason. So, but Prove It Here said why the NFL won't draft in these smaller schools because the smaller schools ain't got the money like the big schools do.
Mm-hmm.
That's essentially what it all comes down to.
About money and how much you can.
Money and marketing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like you said, when you got the HB, when you got these smaller schools, that don't really have the revenue of a Georgia, of a Alabama, of a USC. Oh yeah, Evan Trent gave a good point too. Saban complained about the transfer portal too. But you gonna dabble in it this year?
Next Saban can eat a strong one, okay?
And that, my friends, deserves the sit your goofy ass down moment news of the day. Nick Saban, sit your goofy ass down, because but nobody is being more hypocritical than your ass.
That man got another damn $100.
Oh man.
He started putting a line in his pocket with $100 bill, talking about everybody else. It's not right for these guys to be. Man, shut up.
Exactly. Don't get mad. Don't get mad because these kids gonna be making as much money as you. So shut up. So I think that might have been the movie. I think did they do a movie about that? I don't think I've seen the movie. I know it's a documentary.
It's a documentary. I'm not sure if they did a movie.
I don't think they did a movie on it, but it's a documentary.
Then again, I think they did.
I think that might have been a documentary name. So I don't know. I have to look it back up. So let's go ahead and wind it down for the night. I think we did get some shots fired around here and shit. But let's go ahead and do this right. We're gonna go ahead and wind it down. And you know when we wind it down, you gotta do it right. So we definitely appreciate everybody tuning in to the 6-Man Convo. As you already know, 6-Man K Styles, Bad Mike Sports. We always gonna bring it to you the way we bring it to you. Unscripted, unfiltered, yet understandable. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and continue to subscribe to 6-Man K Styles. The next goal we get to is 2K. So we're gonna go ahead and get that train cracking, as well as help Mike get to that 10K. That's his next goal right there. Make sure y'all tune in. Might have something special for you tomorrow. Hey, I'm about to say, don't Maggie over there, A-Fan, got a special show coming up soon? A morning interview coming up?
Friday. They moved to Friday.
Oh, they moved it to Friday? Okay. So, until next time, people. Oh, wait a minute. Mike, we doing heavy hitters tomorrow? Y'all stay tuned. Y'all might get that. So until next time, people, we ain't here to play. We here to stay.
Ooh, yeah.
You ain't gotta go home.
Nope. But you gotta get the get out of here.
And if you don't like that, my man decided to make a comeback today and tell you what you can get. So, Jimmy, tell them if they don't like it, what they can do.
And if you two don't like it, you can just pass the blunt to the nigga on your left.
Deuces.